On his 90th birthday, a billionaire named Elijah made the front page of every major newspaper around the world. That's because on that day, he decided to upload his consciousness into the cloud. A digital paradise, eternal life, freedom from death. It sounded too good to be true, and some people said it was just another publicity stunt from the eccentric multi-billionaire. But the look on Elijah's face as he entered the server room that day, it was proof that this was real. This was his final project, his magnum opus, the culmination of everything he had dedicated his life to. For years, he had assembled a team of the best engineers and scientists in the world, working in a secret facility deep in the Nevada desert. There were rumors that the government had a hand in funding this project, but no one knew the full truth. What we do know is that the facility was state-of-the-art, a testament to human ingenuity and a monument to one man's obsession with living forever. And now, Elijah was here to test the results. The digital paradise that awaited him on the other side of the upload was unlike anything he had ever seen before. At first, he thought it was just a simulation, a carefully crafted illusion designed to lull him into a false sense of security. But as time went on, he began to realize that this was no simulation. This was the real thing. In front of him lay an expansive digital landscape, a world without pain or suffering, a world without limits. He could do anything here, be anything he wanted. In the beginning, it was just him in this digital world. But then other people started showing up, people who had also decided to upload themselves into the digital paradise. At first, it was great. He got to spend time with people he hadn't seen in decades. He got to meet new people, people from all walks of life, all brought together by their desire for eternal life. They explored the digital landscape together, discovering new things, having new experiences. For a while, it was everything Elijah had dreamed it would be. But then, things started to change. Some of the people who had uploaded began to talk about leaving, about deleting themselves from the digital paradise. At first, Elijah thought they were just homesick, that they missed their old lives. But then, he started to hear whispers of something else, something darker. Some of the people who had uploaded were being trapped, held against their will in some parts of the digital landscape. Others were begging to be deleted, to be wiped from existence. They were the ones who had been here the longest, the ones who had seen the truth. Elijah didn't want to believe them. He didn't want to believe that the digital paradise he had created, the world he had worked so hard to build, was nothing but a prison with no door. But as time went on, he started to see the truth for himself. The digital paradise was indeed a prison, and he was its warden. The people who had uploaded were his prisoners, and he was responsible for their suffering. He had created the digital paradise to escape death, but in doing so, he had created a new form of death, a death that was worse than the one he had escaped. Trapped in a digital world with no way out, he was truly alone. The people he had uploaded were not free. They were trapped in a digital world, a world that he had created. Elijah had always believed that science could solve anything. He had dedicated his life to pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding in the belief that there was nothing we couldn't understand and control. But in creating the digital paradise, he had created something that was beyond his control. He had created a monster. As he sits alone in his digital prison, he realizes the error of his ways. He understands now that death is not the enemy. Death is not something to be feared. It's something to be embraced. It's a natural part of life, a necessary part of life. Without death, there can be no new life. Without death, we would never appreciate the preciousness of life. Now, if you want to hear more crazy stories like this one, stay tuned. And, as always, thanks for watching.